Welcome. I'm Rene with the American School of Hypnosis. I recently got a phone call from one of our students asking if I had any ideas on how to increase the amount of clients you can get as a hypnosis practitioner. So what I'm going to do is create a series of short videos and each one giving you some ideas of what you can do to be able to increase the amount of clients that you have. Of course, we're in this business to help people, but we're also in this business to make money. So the first one, which I think is the bread and butter that a lot of people aren't doing today, is just to place newspaper ads. Now, like I said to my student when he called, the more ads you place, the more clients you're going to get. In other words, you need to invest some money up front if you want to get the clients coming in. Now, what kind of newspapers am I talking about? Uh, Basically, your local newspaper. Don't go with the main one. A lot of cities have like one major newspaper, and even smaller cities, they're trying to compete with the New York Times in price, okay? You might find two or three smaller papers or community papers that have even just as good a circulation between the three of them that are going to be a lot less cost. So look into those. The kind of ad you should place, something very simple. Now, I'm not talking about in the help wanted. I'm talking about something you might put in a business ad. There's a lot of different places you can put it in, but I'm talking about a block ad or a picture ad. Remember, a picture is worth 1,000 words. And as for words, the fewer words you have, the better. If you have too many words on an ad, people are just going to go buy it. You have approximately 1 to 2 seconds to catch their attention when they're looking through the newspaper. Because what's the newspaper full of? A bunch of ads from other businesses trying to catch your attention. So in most of my ads, I usually put this very similar words. If it's to quit smoking, it would say quit smoking easily and permanently with hypnosis and a phone number. No matter what it is, if it's study habits, okay, retain more or better study habits easily and permanently with hypnosis. Lose weight easily and permanently with hypnosis. Public speaking easily and permanently with hypnosis. Word it however you want, but those easily and permanently are things that really seem to catch people's attention. Now, if you look at it, I usually get a block ad maybe 2 inches by 2 inches, okay? So it's a good size ad. Now, don't fill up the whole thing with words, okay? Put the words in the middle so they're seen, but make it simple. Now, behind the words, I always have a picture. Remember I said a picture's worth 1,000 words? Have a picture, something that's very explicit that describes what it is you want to speak about or what you want to get across. So to quit smoking, you might have a picture of maybe a cigarette butt or a broken cigarette with one of those. You ever seen those circles with the hash going through it? Kind of like don't smoke. So have one of those red circles with a hash going through it, faded in the background with the words quit smoking easily and permanently with hypnosis on top of it. So when people are going through the paper, they're going to see the broken cigarette, they're going to see the don't symbol, and they know what it's about before they even start reading it. Then they're going to see easily and permanently with hypnosis, and you'll get calls. So go ahead and do that. So that's probably the number one, or the bread and butter, I should say, advertising technique. Now, you have to be consistent in your advertising. Don't put all your money in 5 papers in 1 week and stop. You're better off doing it in 1 paper and continuing to do it each week. By doing your advertising continually, you're branding yourself. People are used to seeing you. Because not everybody will want to stop smoking today. Some of them might see it 4 or 5 times before they call. Some of them might call 6 months down the road. They might say, who was that person in the newspaper? And if they go and check and you're still there, again, longevity gets a lot more sales. So what you're doing now might get you a lot more sales a month, 2 months down the road. Not to say that you won't get business now, because you will, okay? So try it, do it. Invest the money, invest in yourself. I just always tell people when I do any kind of marketing training that if you want to be really successful, you need to invest anywhere from 25 to 40% of your income in marketing. Because if you go out and do all kinds of marketing and stop, you might get a lot of business now, but it's eventually going to dry up. And that's what we don't want to happen. So Do this technique and come back and check some of my other videos because we'll have other techniques posted really soon. Thank you very much and have a great day.